Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, starting off with your pressure cooker. This is a Kasori pressure cooker, but pretty much every pressure cooker is going to have the same kind of controls. So start off with half a pound of elbow macaroni. To that, add 2 cups of water, and of course the elbow macaroni is not cooked. That's a half a tablespoon of Worcester sauce, half a teaspoon of hot sauce, a teaspoon of salt, and half a tablespoon of yellow mustard. Now you can vary the spices that you put in this and the amounts, of course, to taste. I just follow the Kasori recipe for this to start, and then I will alter it the next time I make it. Put the lid on, make sure your pressure release button is in the locked position, and then adjust your pressure cooker. I pressed manual, and then I selected the pressure adjust, and I wanted to have the maximum pressure on this, so all the little red lights were lit. And I had to adjust the time. I adjusted the time to 4 minutes. So you just press plus and minus so you get the right time. 4 minutes, press start. It takes about 10 minutes to come up to pressure, and then 4 minutes of cooking time. Once the 4 minutes is up, you're going to quick release the pressure by turning that pressure release valve carefully with something covering your hand. Once the pressure is released, you're going to take a look at your macaroni and fog up the camera. Okay, so I gave this a stir. All the water was gone. The actual macaroni itself had clumped up a bit, so I kind of gave it a stir and it loosened up perfectly. And you know what? It wasn't overcooked. It wasn't mushy. I was expecting it to be mushy like in a slow cooker macaroni and cheese, but it wasn't. It had a kind of an al dente kind of a texture to the macaroni, which I found very surprising. Then I added to that 2.5 ounces of evaporated milk, 1/4 cup of cream cheese cut in small pieces, a cup of cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of parmesan cheese, and the recipe asks for a cup of Colby Jack. I didn't have it, but I did have a Tex-Mex blend in the refrigerator, so I just used a cup of that. And you just stir it while the machine is on keep warm until the cheese is melted. 1 or 2 minutes of stirring does the trick quite nicely. And then you're ready to serve it just the way it is. Okay, my thoughts on this mac and cheese. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as your traditional oven-baked kind where you cook your macaroni, make the sauce, put it together, bake it in the oven, have a nice little crunchy topping on it maybe. Not as good as the old-fashioned oven-baked kind, but you know what? It's actually quite good. It's 100% better than the boxed mixes that take about the same amount of time to cook from start to finish, and this is homemade with no artificial ingredients. So if you're looking for a quick way of making mac and cheese and you have a pressure cooker, why you'd never have to buy a box mix again. Hope you give this one a try. I have other pressure cooker recipes on my channel. I've put them in a playlist. Check it out. Thanks for watching.